Hey guys, how's it going? Buzz Games here, and today I have a special treat for you. Behind me is my computer system that just arrived in the mail about 5 minutes ago, and UPS is the people that delivered it. Okay, and this box is going to be basically all my internals for my computer. I bought everything off of newegg.com, so I guess this video is going to be kind of like a review of how they ship things and what you can expect when it arrives. There was one thing I didn't buy from Newegg, and that was my processor, only because I found it for cheaper at a local store in my area. But here's all the guts and all the insides, which I'll be showing you in this video. And then behind me is the huge case I got. It's called the THOR 2, and it is a full-size tower. And it's got tons of room, tons of fans. I will also unbox that and such, but that's going to be in a different video as I unbox each item separately, so you guys can see what they look like, how to handle them when you take them out and stuff. So without further ado, I'm so excited about this. Got my handy dandy razor blade, and let's get into it, shall we? I'm gonna do it first person, so. Alright, so here's what the box looks like. It came, like I said, in the mail today. Be sure, guys, when you buy or when you're going to build your system on your own, that it's a good idea to tape it like I'm doing right now, because if something arrives broken due to shipping, that is not your fault. You can return it for either your money back, or you can return it for, replacement. You can RMA and stuff. Okay, but as you can tell, this one was completely taped through, looking good. So was this. I was kind of disappointed that they shipped this in its actual case, because I'm one of those weirdos that like to keep cases like forever. Like whenever I move somewhere, I like to have like the original boxing and stuff so that I can repack it and make sure that when I'm moving nothing breaks. And it's also a good idea, by the way, to keep these boxes, because if you are ever like traveling or something, sticking your whole computer inside a box like this that's already prepackaged is a lot safer on your computer system than trying to like just handle it with your hands and stick it in the back of your car or something. Alright, well, let's get down to the goods. I'm gonna cut through here. This is really exciting for me. It's been quite a few years since I built a computer. My last computer, which I can show you real quick, it's right here. It's obviously a laptop, and it's quite a nice one. It's high quality. I've had it for a few years now, so it's a little dated, but anyways, let's talk about what we're doing, huh? Okay, so box is open, and we'll start, I guess we'll start from left to right. I'm a little disappointed they didn't put a little bit more packaging or like, stuffing materials in the top. I mean, it's kind of not cool, but nothing appears too damaged. Okay, this box does have a little bit of damage from the shipping, as you can tell. Like the joints from, from impact or whatever, from just the shipping and handling. It did a little bit of damage to this box. I'm not happy about that. But as long as the keyboard works, I will be okay. So here's the keyboard that I chose. It's a Microsoft SIDEWINDER X4. I went with this one. It's not mechanical, which I really wanted to do a mechanical, but I couldn't afford it with my price ranges I was working with. This has backlit keys. It's a black keyboard, and yeah, it's pretty simple. You guys feel free to check it out. I'll put out all the item info in the description, so you guys can check out the stuff I got for my build if you want to try to copy me. Alright, number 2. Here is the video card I got. The box feels secure. Didn't take too much damage from shipping. This is a GeForce GTX 660 Ti video card. I would highly suggest anybody that wants to get the best bang for their buck, go with this card. This thing is a beast. I did a lot of research and read a lot of reviews and looked at benchmarks. And this card right here, for how much it costs, really carries this weight. And it's going to be able to handle playing games probably for the next 2 years, just on this card alone. When it starts to become dated, I can buy a second one and run them in SLI mode. So it'll be back on top again when I do that. So yeah, here's the video card. I'm so stoked to finally have a nice video card. If you guys are doing a budget system, you probably won't be able to afford that. You might want to just go with the 660. The difference between the 660 and the 660 Ti is, it's about $50 difference. That's what I spent. Alright, number 3. This, my friends, is the motherboard. This is an ASRock Extreme4, and it advertises it's got these 5 times as fast things in LAN speed, USB speed, and system speed. It's nifty. It's actually a really good board. It's the Z77 ASRock Extreme4, and from all the reviews I read, this board rocks, and it's stable, and you're not going to have very many problems with it. Next on the list, alright, this right here is my power supply. It is a 720 watts Cooler Master Silent Pro M2. And I got this for 2 reasons. One, see, it's got the 80 plus bronze, which is like a standard for power conservation. And sorry, this is really bad cinematography, right? Sorry, this thing's just heavy. Yeah, there's little nifty things in the back, kind of tells you how it's really good on conserving energy, and it distributes even energy to all your parts. With a power supply like this, I will not have to ever worry about running out of power, because my system will tax it too much, not with this thing. The second reason why I went with that was because it's modular, which means if I don't need all the cables that it comes with, I can actually take them out and just remove them from the power supply itself. Modular just means that the cables can detach. Okay. For earphones, I actually went with a Fatality gaming headset. And the reason why I did this, I didn't really do too much research on the headset itself. I know that it got some bad reviews, but it also got a lot of good ones. The main reason why I picked this headset was because it was on sale, and it was marked down like $15 off of $50. So I was like, heck yeah, like 35 bucks for a decent headset. I'll go for that. No problem there. All right, next on the agenda. Sorry about that sound. That's my phone whenever I get text messages. I went with a wireless PCIe adapter card, just because I'm not a big fan of using wired LAN. This just it just slips right into the back of your computer and gives you like Wi-Fi internet instead of worrying about all the cables. Not a big deal. That's just me personally. That's the way I like to do things. All right, here is the RAM I got. This is 16 gigabytes of DDR3, and so it comes 2 sticks of 8 each, and it's called CORSAIR Vengeance. It's blue. It's got the really tall heat sinks on it, so if it gets warm, all those fans inside my case will just cool it right back down. You won't have to worry about that heating my case up or anything like that. Next on the agenda, This is an 840 series Samsung solid state drive, also known as an SSD. This is a 250 gig one. I did have to bite the bullet and buy the 250 gig one just because a lot of reviews said that like the 120 or 128 is not enough. Once you get your operating system on there, you know, it's going to take up quite a bit of space, and as it updates, you know, over time, it's going to take up a lot more space. So I wanted to get something that would be able to hold, you know, all the games I'm playing, my video editing software, you know, stuff like that, so that it'll be running really quick. And I want it to be waiting so long for those massive render times. Okay, next. I don't like the sound of that. Can you guys hear that? Let me take my mic. Yeah, it sounds like there's something loose in there. Could just be me being paranoid. Anyways, this is a very popular heatsink for your CPU. It's called the Cooler Master Hyper 212, and it's got 4 direct contact heat pipes. So as you see in the bottom right here, that's what's going to touch your CPU, and all that heat's going to come up through those pipes, and then it's got its own fan attached to the grill, and it'll just cool the crap out of your CPU. If you're planning on like overclocking your system, I would not suggest going with this, although it probably would work fine. I would suggest going with like a water cooling system. But for what I'm gonna do, I'm not planning on overclocking. That'll work just perfectly for me. Okay, kind of hard to see, but inside here is a CD DVD burner. Yeah, I know, who even uses them anymore, right? Well, I do. The only reason why I actually got it was because my sister actually a couple of my sisters, they like when I burn their music onto CD still. So I got it for that reason, and the other reason is because I have my version of Windows 7 is on disk. So it's going to be easier for me to install my platform. Alright, I don't even know what this is. There's no labeling on this at all, so let's see. It looks like it opens like this. Ah! This, my friends, is my hard drive. If I can get it out. This is a WD. See, I don't know if you guys can see through the. But it might help if it's right side up. This is a WD, which is Western Digital, 1 terabyte Caviar Black hard drive. It's got the 1 terabyte. It runs at 7200, and it's got 64 megabyte cache. So this sucker is it's a nice quality. It's a nice quality hard drive to have in the system, and right now that's almost top notch, the 7200 with the 64 megabytes. So looks like Newegg sends an invoice, and they only put packaging on the bottom, which is strange. Not very fond of that. But yeah, I believe, unless I'm forgetting something, I believe that is everything that I ordered. Let's double check. Yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. Alright, well, there you have it. This is going to eventually become my gaming and video rendering desktop rig. And won't it be fun to put it together? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I am Buzz Games, and I will see you next time.